What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to clean, or how I clean my firearm. So for starters, I got myself a mat here that I like to use when cleaning my gun. I got myself a couple of Q-tips that I like to use. Now when you get a cleaning kit, they may not always come with some of the stuff that you see here. So we got different brushes and different rods and everything that comes with the kit. However, you're only going to use the specific pieces that go to the caliber of firearm that you're going to be cleaning. These brushes didn't come with it. I ended up just getting toothbrushes for like $1 at the dollar store, and I just utilized those to clean my gun. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to walk through the steps a little bit. Now, this is just the way that I clean my gun, and this is some of the stuff I use. So I got some, what is it called, rim oil. This is what I use. Some rim oil, and then I also have some rim oil cloths. This is what I use as well to do some of the cleaning. Today I'm going to be cleaning my Glock 45 Gen 5, and let's start. So for starters, we're going to put on some gloves. You don't have to use gloves, but I like to use gloves. Just the simple fact that you're dealing with gun residue and oil, dust, lint, whatever else you might be dealing with that's just disgusting and nasty. So let's do this. I'm going to move this up just a tad so we can see a little bit clearer. All right, so for starters, I'm just going to remove the cap for that. This is going to go on the inside of this. Now, sometimes you may not get oil that has like a straw on the end of this. But this one does. Before I do start, I gotta say this. I understand that there are better cleaning gun oil, better supplies that you can use when cleaning guns. I don't knock that. But, however, this is what I use. This has been working for me for years, so it is what it is. I mean, I know there's gonna be people in the comment section, trying to point out what I'm using and what works better and whatnot, which is fine and dandy. But until this stuff runs out, guess what? I'm going to keep using what I've been using. All right? If you want to research some better oil, feel free to do so. But this is what I use. All right. So for starters, we're clear and safe. Just make sure we're good. Nothing in the magazine well, nothing in the chamber. All right. So we're just taking apart, doing a basic breakdown. This is a basic breakdown. You got your barrel, you got your spring, you got your slide, you got your frame. Okay? So the first thing that I do is I'm going to take out an oil rag or oil cloth, whatever you want to call that, and I'll just lay it down because I'm going to use that in a few. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of oil inside of my barrel. I'll spray both ends. And then I'll take my cleaning rod or my jag or my brush or my whatever you want to call this. I call it a jag. I got the jag on the end. And I'll just scrape the inside of this barrel. All right. Once I'm done doing that, I'll remove this. And then I'll take another one, which is more padded. All right. Some fabric here. Then I'll just take this and follow it through. Okay. This is my process. I mean, people can do what they want. Clean a gun however you feel like it. But this is what I do. So, anyways, now that I have that situated, now you can go over that a couple times. I'm not going to sit here and do like an extensive cleaning session. So I like to take the oil that's already up here. I like to wipe it nice and clean, get it nice and oily. Okay, see the dirt or gun residue, right? Once I'm done with that, I'll just place it down, okay? Next thing I like to do is take a brush, and I just brush the inside, okay? If you know how to brush your teeth, you know how to brush a gun slide, gun frame, or whatever else. You know how to do that if you know how to brush your teeth. All right, so I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do this with the frame as well, all the metal. Get around where the slide goes on, right? Okay. Once I'm done doing that, what I like to do is utilize this oil. So what I'll do is I'll spray in between all the crevices or the cracks, nice and light, nothing too heavy. Okay, and then I'll take a Q-tip, and I'll just get in between the little cracks that I'm not able to reach with a cloth. I do have another cloth that I use, a cleaning cloth. I just didn't use it today, which is fine. You don't need it. But this thing is nice and black now. But I like to do that. Get all in there. Nice and black. Okay. Now what you can also do is you can use the other side. I'll do the other side. Okay, still black. Okay, and then I'll also take this rag and go in the inside here. Right? Because the oil that I sprayed, I don't want it to be too oily in there. However, this cloth does put a nice little layer of oil. Okay. Once I'm done doing that, okay, place that down, and I'll just oil up my spring, the outside of my spring, and then sometimes what I'll do is I'll spray my spring a little bit as well. Nice oil, light oil. Okay. Make sure my spring is straight, all right? Okay. Once I get that situated, we're gonna move on to the frame of the gun. Okay, so now what we're doing now is we're gonna do the same thing, light oil. Okay, get it all in there, all the mechanical pieces, all the parts that I need to clean. Then I'll take my Q-tip and I'll get in between all of these cracks, right? Where the slide goes. Okay, right over here, up in here, right? I'll take a rag, the oil rag here that I have. I'll take that and I'll just start getting into these cracks in places. Okay. Right. Magazine. Well, I don't like the oil in there. However, I will get down as far as I can from the top. But that's about it. Now there are steps that people do. I'm sure of. I don't know anybody, but I'm sure there are additional steps that people do when cleaning their gun. However, that's the basic clean that I do for my firearms. You know, go straight through my barrel, clean the outside of it, whatever dust or gun residue. Same thing with my spring, my slide. And then what I'll do is I'll also wipe the outside of my slide, get into the cracks of my serrations. Okay. Clean my barrel a little bit. I mean, not my barrel, the front of my slide, front serrations. Okay. And there we have it. And then what I'll do is I'll just take off my gloves at this point because the gloves holds oil. So I'll do this step like this. I'll put this back together. And then also there's a rag, a dry rag that I normally would use, or paper towel, which I forgot to bring on set with me. But once I put the gun back together, okay, back together, I would normally take a piece of a paper towel, and then I would just glaze over the gun completely, at least my frame. And then I'll just let my gun sit and dry. But with the paper towel, you can also glaze over it so it's not as glossy. But that's pretty much my basic clean that I would do for firearms. Again, there is better oil to use. There are better materials that you can use. However, this is what I use, so I'm going to show you with what I use. If you got any questions, please put it in the comment section. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. And that's pretty much all I got for today. Aim small, miss small. And I'll be back with another video soon.